Final Fantasy XIV is getting, allegedly, a mobile port via Tencent. So I found this article, and I wanted to kind of talk about it and go over it. This could be great for, Final Fantasy XIV, and it could be a little bit concerning, because it's Tencent, and I know there's a lot of controversy with Tencent. But let's read the article and then we'll discuss as we read. It's a short little article, so there's not a whole lot here. The game is thought to be a joint project between Square Enix and Tencent. Final Fantasy XIV is reportedly coming to mobile. Final Fantasy developer Square Enix has reportedly linked up with Tencent to develop a mobile version of its fan favorite MMO Final Fantasy XIV. This could be great because the amount of people that play mobile is insane. So if they can somehow have this work effectively and smoothly on mobile devices, dude, the amount of people that play 14, that it opens 14 up to anyway, is, limitless. There's so many people. So this is great for 14. Further to the strategic agreement both companies signed back in 2018, Expedia believes the companies are now working on a mobile port of Final Fantasy XIV. It is not clear if the mobile game will be exclusive to one mobile manufacturer or available on all devices. That's pretty much saying like Android or iOS devices. Hopefully it's both. Hopefully both phones can handle that. We are in ongoing communications with Tencent, and there are some projects that are underway, but I will refrain from commenting on any details at present, including in terms of any output over the next 3 years. This is what Square Enix president Masuda said back in 2021. Jeez. So that has been 3 years. So it seems we are possibly due for some news regarding this whole collaboration. Neither company have formally confirmed what these projects are, but it's thought Final Fantasy game is in development after an unannounced near mobile game was shelved last year. So they could take that near mobile game that was supposed to pop out and just kind of repurpose it into a Final Fantasy mobile game, which it's whatever, because there are plenty of Final Fantasy mobile games like Brave Exvius, and I think War of the Visions is one as well. So what's another Final Fantasy mobile game? Those do really well from my understanding. Final Fantasy creator Hironobu Sakaguchi recently said he's reluctant to work on Final Fantasy game again. He's having too much fun playing Final Fantasy 14, and he says, if I take on the Final Fantasy brand again, I don't know if I'll be able to genuinely enjoy Final Fantasy 14 as much, he said. Talking of Final Fantasy 14, director and producer Naoki Yoshida recently offered his sincerest apologies for the issues identified in an early access build of the highly anticipated expansion Dawn Trail. This just goes on to talk about all this. Some issues with Xbox and stuff like that. This has been addressed. I'm not going to talk about this. This is not what this article is about. We are focusing on the Tencent thing. So what really could this mean? First, let's talk about Tencent. They own a lot of the gaming industry, apparently. They own 100% of Riot Games. So it's like League of Legends and stuff like that. So they do pretty well with League of Legends. So I feel like a Final Fantasy game in Tencent's hands would be fine. Then you got Epic Games. They own 40%. I did see a thing they now own more than 40%, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And then they own a lot of things like Bluehole, PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile. Tencent handles a lot of the Ubisoft. There's an Assassin's Creed Jet or something that is on mobile that Tencent takes care of. They own 5% of Activision Blizzard. Path of Exile, 80% of that. That is apparently a very good game, I've heard. And there's a bunch of other ones like Supercell, which this is a whole thing in its own because I know there's a bunch of issues with this. And the most recent game that Tencent works on is Taurus Land, which again is in a bunch of controversy with, I saw some stuff with the creator about that whole thing. But while there are controversies with Tencent, this could be good overall for the Final Fantasy XIV ecosystem, because again, the amount of people that can play on mobile is just limitless. There's so many people that play mobile, especially out of the US, and I've always wondered why there's not a way to at least do gathering or crafting or stuff like that on a mobile version of the game. I think that'd be good. So I can just kind of pass time, and I can be like, oh, let me go, let me go fish. Let me find a way to fish or work on a way to work on my gathering and stuff while I'm, at a doctor's office or whatever. So this is good. I think this is overall a good thing. I don't think it's gonna be any kind of gacha game or anything. I know they worked on Nikkei, and I've heard they worked on Tower Fantasy as well, which are both gacha games. I don't think this is going to be a Final Fantasy gacha game. I don't think they're going to turn Final Fantasy 14 into a gacha at all. That would be so dumb of them to do. However, the Square Enix president is very, 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 very heavily wanting to do crypto stuff with the franchise going forward. So this could be I don't know. I have no idea. Let me know down below what you think of this, and if you have faith in Tencent handling a port of Final Fantasy 14 mobile. I'm okay with it. I think I don't really have a reason. Can't think of a reason why it would be bad. This is all good. This is all good, right? Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to my YouTube members for supporting the channel. Remember to like and subscribe for more Final Fantasy 14 news and guides. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.